Ooh, when I tell you, the black Americans are keeping their necks on the Asian Americans and the black communities, putting up their businesses. And they're saying it's no longer, it's called a boycott, but it's a transfer of wealth. That is what everybody is calling. It's no longer called a boycott, but a transfer of wealth. I want you guys to listen to so many black content creators talking about the boycott of Asian Americans or transfer of the wealth. And they have so many things to say. So many people are inspired in Black America. And they feel like, hey, this is the pivot. This is the turning point. And they're taking advantage of it, and they want the momentum to continue to on. So we need you guys to share the message. We need you guys to comment. We need you guys to listen to us, our own, so we can grow and dominate. You know what I'm saying? So check this video out.
It's not a boycott. It's a wealth transfer. And there is a way for every black woman on this app, doesn't matter your age, your experience, to participate in this mass wealth transfer. One of my favorite corners of wealth transfer TikTok right now is older black women. I could tell they older. They like me. They at least in they 50s. At least I'm 53. They in their 50s. And they drive by the nail salons and the beauty supply places that we're transferring our wealth from. And they be stopping in to check in to see if there's any black people in there, any black women in there. And if there's any black women in there, then they'll tell them, hey, sis, listen, we're doing a wealth transfer. Take your money someplace else. Sometimes they even have like little pieces, little information, telling them where they can go and different places we can go in and around the area for our beauty supply and to get our nails did. I love it. Keep it up. That makes me so happy. I could tell they women might, because of the way they sound when they walk in their flip-flops. They sound exactly the way I sound when I'm walking around in my Hoka flip-flops. And nosy in these shops, seeing what's going on, because y'all know we need to see what's going on. What's going on? We need to see what's going on. Is any of our people in there? It's my favorite part of the great Black Beauty blackout, this huge wealth transfer that we are one appointment at a time, one recommendation at a time, one shout out to, one repost of a black nail tech's business or of her page. We are doing it. We could literally take a step towards doing it every day. But that's my favorite part. Those are my favorite women to follow right now. If you're one of those women that's keeping your eye these nail salons and these beauty supply places where we ain't shopping no more, letting people know what's going on, girl, or just documenting the fact that they empty, thank you. Please tag me, know who you are down in the comments so I can follow you and support. Proud of us, 92%. Also, there's a new podcast episode up. I have a new mini-sode series called Dear Benighted States of America, which is basically where black women in the 92% write a tersely worded letter to this country so they know what we think about them. They need to know. They need to know what we're thinking about them. So I hope you all enjoy it and keep it up. And again, if you're one of the women that's kind of monitoring these nail salons and those other beauty supply places, let me know so I can follow you.
And shall I need us to start thinking?
To the Asian man who challenged all black people to boycott all Asian businesses, I'd like to say thank you. We haven't seen a level of unity and camaraderie this large since probably George Floyd. I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if black people would have ever gotten to this point where we all unified under one singular movement this way. Like it is powerful. The Asian people are starting to feel the effects of what you have done. This is impacting your people more than it's impacting my people. We are uniting against this. You have destroyed Asian businesses. That's you. You did that. And I'd like to thank you for getting my people to work together on something like this. This means the world to me. And to the Asian people who are hurting because of the decisions and the words that this person has said, you know who to come for. He did this to you, not us. He said we don't want you guys, so we said okay.
I keep getting a lot of comments that basically be like, why are all your videos about the black community boycotting Asian businesses and only spending money with yourselves? Why does that make you so mad? Say the words, say them out loud, because we already know. And it's not a boycott. Black community. BC, are you with me? Oh yeah, the black wealth transfer ain't going nowhere. BC, are you with me? Oh yeah, the black wealth transfer ain't going nowhere. BC, are you with me?
One thing I don't play about is my black people. And if anybody who looks like me is a threat, whether you consider me a threat or not, if anybody who looks like me is a threat to you or seen as a stepping stone in your financial endeavors and our lives don't matter, no. These are the best my nails ever look. I went up there and got me a black nail tech. I never played. I mean, this can go on my life. I could do this for hours and hours and hours. I'm still not gonna try that new pho restaurant. I stand for something. I'm about to get my hair done tomorrow by some Africans, and I needed color hair because I'm gonna do color. I think. Not even I think I do. I need color hair. Guess where I went? It was 30 minutes away. I went to the black-owned hair supply store. And don't tell me, oh, they get their hair from blah, 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 Asia. Okay. My money still went to a black-owned business.
Problem when we do it, right? This is a very problem when we do it. So, and there's a couple things I want to talk about. So, it was an Asian woman coming on this platform, right? Saying some bad stuff about us, you know? She was saying how about us black folks boycotting. Well, when it'd be a permanent boycott. Yeah, permanent ban. And she was saying how you're boycotting, but your shirt says made in China. Your shoe says made in China. You boycott us, and what do you guys have? Nothing. That first part she said, if it wasn't for Ronald Reagan sending our manufacturing jobs to your country, you won't be taking the credit of making anything. Because what black folks invented in this country inspired us to have manufacturing jobs, which put food on the table and paid a lot of bills. And still have a lot of money left over to take your kids on vacation, buy yourself something nice. It fed the community. It fed every community in this country. And now Caucasians don't realize what they do to us hurts them. I don't know why they're acting like we don't live in the same country, but that's neither here nor there. Okay? But you are the reason why you have, because Ronald Reagan is the reason why you have manufacturing jobs in your country. That's why it says made in China. See? And not to mention, if it wasn't for us, y'all wouldn't even be allowed to come over here. If it wasn't for black Americans, that is. We're the ones that kept you fed. Understand? And now that your stores are empty, there's no black folks in sight. And notice the people who you are trying to impress, the white folks, notice they're not coming out saying anything. Notice they're not coming to your businesses supporting you. Have you noticed that? Notice they haven't said a word. Well, I'll take that back. One lesbian did. One lesbian white woman did. But what about the rest? What about the other 99% of white people who you align with so much? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That became a big problem for you. Okay? And don't even get me started on why you guys left your country. If you guys are so successful in what you're doing, why would you leave your country? Like, I can't stress that enough. Why would you leave your damn country, babe? Understand? So, yeah, you might want to think about that before you start going around attacking us. And plus, and you're mad about us boycotting. Okay, don't you got plenty of agents in your community? Why don't you just get them to support you? Huh? Support your restaurants and shit like that. Oh, I get why. Because the stuff that you sell in your restaurants isn't good for the American people. Okay? Talking about the convenience stores. And as for your restaurants, I don't see a lot of Asians eating there. I see a lot of black folks eating there because what you serve behind closed doors is trash. Okay? I've seen all the meat, the rodent meat. We've seen on camera of all the rodent meat that you put inside of your restaurant. Okay? You think we eating chicken, but we're really eating rat, a raccoon, or a possum. We're really eating rodents. That's been exposed numerous times. And black folks, if you don't see other Asians eating there, don't eat there. I was at the mall the other day, right? And I saw like a couple of Asian restaurants. Saw a Thai restaurant, Japanese, Chinese restaurant, all right, in the food court. And there's there's a lot of people that was buying those things. I didn't see not one Asian. There's a lot of Americans buying those foods, but not one Asian was buying those foods. And like I said, if you don't see Asians eating at those restaurants, don't eat there. Do not eat there. Hey. Do not eat there. Because what they serve is not healthy. They eat healthy stuff in their country, which is why they look so well in shape. Just put it out there.
Differently. Yeah, because everybody keeps calling this a boycott. But baby, this ain't no boycott. No, this is a wealth transfer. Yeah, and sugar, it's long overdue. Because for generations we've been taught that spending our dollars is just about buying a product. And baby, that ain't what it is. Every dollar is an investment in somebody else's community. Every dollar helps somebody hire employees. Yeah. Buy property, build generational wealth, send their children to college, expand their business. Y'all following me? So when we intentionally decide to spend our money with businesses that don't respect us, don't invest in us, don't hire us, and don't stand with us, we're not just taking money away. We're transferring it. We're redirecting it. We're making a deposit somewhere else. Think about that. Every time you choose a black-owned restaurant, a black-owned beauty supply, a black-owned contractor, a black-owned bookstore, a black-owned coffee shop, a black-owned accountant, a black tech company, baby, that's a deposit. That's a wealth transfer. And I need us to stop thinking about this as something temporary. This cannot be something we do for 2 weeks because we're angry. This has got to be a lifestyle. Because if our dollars help build other communities, imagine what those same dollars could do if we start investing in our own. Yeah, think about that. Baby, this is our first deposit. Now let's keep it up. All right, good people, drink your water, stay rooted, real, and knowledgeable. And mind your black business.
So it's happening. I found a black nail tech in North Dallas. The name of the shop is called Pretty Lit Nails. She was so professional. Her name is Michelle. So sweet, so kind. We chopped it up. We had girl talk. And look, she's great at what she does. She's great at what she does. Now, I'm not somebody who gets designs on my nails. It's just never been my thing. I'm a plain Jane when it comes to nails. But she can do designs. But I wanted to just give her a quick review and let all the other women in North Dallas that are looking to participate in the great wealth transfer, yes, visit her. I believe she's in the period of transitioning from one suite to another suite, and I believe she'll be there next week. But you should definitely give Michelle a shot. Try her out if you are in the North Dallas area, and I mean like McKinney, Allen, Frisco, Plano, Prosper, like that area. Check her out. She did a great job, and I'm very happy.
So we are boycotting the Asians because they mistreated us. That's not how this is supposed to work. You shouldn't be patronizing the Asians anyway, because you should desire independent black economic infrastructure.
Right.
So we shouldn't even be in this position. So the question becomes this: when we're no longer angry at the Asians, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go right back to their businesses, because it's the same thing we do with the Caucasians. We don't need a boycott movement. We need a divestment movement. But the reason Black America is stuck in the boycott stage of revolution is we lack the accountability, the responsibility, and the financial discipline to divest completely and create alternative structures and systems for our people to exist in. In other words, Cyrus Carmack Belton should have never been at Rick Child's Sunoco gas station or Shell station in the first place, because there should have been a black gas station. Carmelo Anthony should have never been at a predominantly white track meet, because he should have been attending a predominantly black independent school.
And this is not really a boycott. It's a permanent ban because there is no way we're going to make this much progress and then start backtracking. We are doing a permanent transfer of wealth into the black community. And do not worry about or concern yourself with the folks who don't want to join the movement, because there are some people who just will never stand for shit. That's why people walk all over, because they don't stand for anything. And that's okay. That's their right. But like I said, we're not trying to convince nobody of shit, nor do we need any allies, because the black dollar is very powerful on its own. And shout out to all the business owners who have been getting an influx of all this damn business since this whole thing started. I'm loving these videos of people coming forward talking about they selling out of their products. They having to order more. That means we are truly standing on business this time around and showing them how powerful we really are. So yeah, we got to keep it up. And don't let it be 6 months down the line and then let me see y'all up in these folks' business. Because no, we not patronizing with these people no more. That's it. Like I said, this is not Asian hate. This is black love. That's it. That's all we doing. I don't have no hate for no other race, but I do have a love for my own community, and we need to start showing each other that love.
Asian boycott. Asian boycott. This is now the time to stop going to those places. Stop supporting those people that are getting away with it. Right now, I need y'all to click that link in my TikTok bio and support the brand. I have a faith-based skincare and beauty brand, and I would love y'all support. I have everything y'all need. Down from the turmeric products, down from the makeup, down from the cleansing products. I have everything. Let's put an end to the Asian market. Let's show them that we can stick together as a community. Let's put our own kind on a pedestal. Let's help other black entrepreneurs and small business owners open up businesses. Let's start sticking with each other. Let's start sticking together. Let's put our money back in our pockets. Y'all, this is bigger than what's being displayed. There's a deeper issue going on here. The Chinese people move in our neighborhoods to sell the black community liquor, drugs, cigarettes, all types of foul things, right? They put it on a block in the neighborhoods. When you go to the hood, you don't see other things happening that's taking place. You see them coming into our communities, trying to frame us, trying to set us up, trying to keep us in poverty, right? When you go to white people neighborhoods, like the white people neighborhoods I'm in right now, let me tell you something. You're not going to see no corner store on the corner. You're not going to see all of that stuff going on over here, right? So what I'm saying is, y'all, it's time to stick together. If you know your friend selling something, support your friend. I get it. A lot of people say black businesses, we try to support them. They lie from us. They steal from us. They rude. They got attitudes, da-da-da. Just because one black business made your experience sour does not mean for you to give up on the rest of the community. It's a lot of us. We need your support. So before you let one bad experience to stop you from clicking that link in my TikTok bio and supporting my skincare brand, think about what's happening. We're stronger together. We're not strong when we pull apart. We're only strong when we pull together. And I know together we can get out. We can make sure every business owner is sold out. We could keep the money in rotation. We could keep the money in loops. Y'all, we got to get together. We have to stick together, and we got to get together, and we got to make things work. So it's bigger than just boycotting Asian stores. It's time for us to stand for something so we can stop falling for anything. Click that link in my TikTok bio and be the first person to make a difference in this Asian boycott by supporting a black-owned business. And I don't specifically want to say a black-owned business, but I am a business owner. I identify as a solo mom of 3, hustling to make ends meet. How could you skip my video and not click the TikTok link and shop my products? I work hard to make this happen. I will love your support. Y'all have a